Council's back. Good evening, Mount Vernon. Today is Monday, March 11th. It is 7:19. We apologize for the delay in the starting of the work session. Unless we have any questions, I'm going to go ahead and say, any comments from council members before we get into the tally sheet? All right. Well, we actually have legislation in public works. It should really be Councilman Boxhill who does my tally sheet. But Councilman Gleason, if you would like to.
Sure, why not?
Oh, sorry. And just so everyone knows, I'm here because I took over the role as president again. I'm just kidding. I'm actually serving as acting president right now because our city council president is serving as acting mayor, as Mayor Sean Patterson Howard is out of town, just as an FYI. All right, Councilman Gleason, Council President Acting Gleason.
Okay. Item number 1, management services, an ordinance authorizing the disposal of damaged, broken equipment in the police department by e-waste company, agenda pending. Item number 2, management services, an ordinance authorizing the request for proposals, an RFP, for an audio-visual solution for RAV upgrade to the city council and committee room. That is agenda. Item number 3, mayor's office. An ordinance authorizing the Director of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement position with the Mayor's Office. That's agenda pending. Item number 4, Office of the Mayor. An ordinance authorizing the transfer of funds for the creation of the Director of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement position from Urban Renewal Agency to the Mayor's Office. That's agenda pending. Item number 5, Public Works. An ordinance amending ordinance number 12. What's the matter? No. Adopted by the City Council on March 22nd, 2023, entitled an ordinance requesting permission for the mayor to enter into an agreement with Logical Buildings Grid Rewards Program. Item number 6, Department of Public Works, an ordinance amending ordinance number 2, adopted by the City Council on February 14th, 2024, entitled an ordinance authorizing the acquisition of an emergency office trailer. Item number all of these are agenda pending, sorry. Apologize. Item number 7, Department of Public Works, an ordinance to establish the title of motor equipment operators to motor equipment operators sanitation. That is agenda pending. Item number 8, Department of Public Works, an ordinance authorizing the condemnation and disposal of 19 city-owned vehicles. That's agenda pending. Item number 9, Department of Public Works, an ordinance authorizing the condemnation and disposal of 5 city-owned recreational vehicles. That is agenda pending. Item number 10, Department of Public Works, an ordinance authorizing the release of a bid request for the procurement of a new laminating printer for the traffic department. What? Called for. That is it. Madam Acting President.
Thank you, Acting Mayor. Just so everyone knows, Council President Gleason, at my request, made those items agenda pending because I do need additional review and some time to talk to some commissioners. So that's why everything essentially was agenda pending. Doesn't mean it won't be on the agenda coming Wednesday. Moving on to human resources.
Thank you, Madam Acting President Brown. Item number 12 from Recreation Department of Recreation, ordinance authorizing the annual Easter egg hunt celebration in Hartley Park. That's on the agenda. And also item number 13 from the Youth Bureau, an ordinance authorizing the mayor to retroactively enter into a service agreement with the Westchester County Youth Bureau and the Board of Legislators to receive $180,718. That's also on the agenda. That's the only 2 items I have. I don't see any add-ons. That's it.
Thank you, Councilman Thompson. Public Safety and Code, his chair isn't here, and that would be me normally. But since Councilman Box Hill hasn't done anything today, wondering if you would take this committee. Thank you. Mike?
What number you on, Derek? Cause I don't know, that number's so off from my numbers.
14,
Yeah. 13, yeah. 13,
Mine was 13.
yeah, you were one off.
That's
my count.
Yeah, I'm reading on the paper.
All right,
Okay, I have the other one. Mine should have been 11 and 12.
correct. I'm sorry, I have the new tally sheet. Mine should have been 11 and 12. They're both on the agenda. All right,
Pardon me, one sec. Clerk Walters, did, Councilman Potteet email you? He said he was gonna email you what, okay.
I don't have an email either, so, but I'll go ahead and read. So 13, Buildings Department, resolution and local law, City of Mount Vernon, reapproving solar energy legislation. It's on the agenda. 14, Buildings and Ordinance authorizing the amendment of fee schedule for the Department of Buildings in the City of Mount Vernon. And that's on the agenda. 15, Consumer Protection, monthly report of February 2024 on the agenda. Information only. All right, 16, Fire Department, and ordinance authorizing the amendment of the position title in the 2024 Fire Department budget from crime analyst to fire EMS operation analyst. I don't know, what was that's on the agenda?
So
Okay.
this is the second vote.
All right, that's fine, on the agenda. 17, Fire Department and ordinance authorizing the purchase of Scott's Ave 3K mass personal protective equipment, PPE, for the fire department, on the agenda. 18, Public Safety, an ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter an agreement with New York State Crest and accept grant funds, and that's on the agenda.
Madam Acting President? So, I know that the chair is not here, but one of the items, item number 14, Buildings Department, an ordinance authorizing the amendment of the fee schedule for the Department of Buildings in the City of Mount Vernon.
Mhm.
So my question on that is, I just want to go into iLegislate real quick. We've had some. I know the mayor was waiting on some information from the state regarding their review of the buildings department. And I would just like council to consider calling for this. Because I don't see how we can raise fees until we're really able to evaluate what the state says. But I mean, again, I'm one of 5, but.
Clerk Walters?
Thank you, Council President Brown. Councilwoman Gleason, I'll give you the Bible so you could review what the fees are.
Yeah, no, I saw those.
Okay.
Is your question answered, Acting Mayor? Okay.
I'm good.
Thank you. Does that conclude public safety and code? Thank you. Finance and planning?
Yes, planning. Department of Planning and Community Development and ordinance authorizing the modification of the Mount Vernon American Rescue Plan appropriation budget. That's on the agenda. I spoke to both Ms. Molina and Commissioner Morton about this today. City Clerk, City Council Local Law amending Section 21 of Charter 490 of the laws of 1922, also known as the Charter of the City of Mount Vernon, in relation to the salary of the mayor and the city council members whose terms of office expire on December 31st, 2027. That's on the agenda. 21, City Council as well, a local law amending Section 21 of Charter 490 of the laws of 1922, also known as the Charter of the City of Mount Vernon, in relation to the salary of the controller and city council members whose terms of office expire on December 31st, 2025. And that's all that I have.
Well, thank you, Councilman Box Hill. Council members, that completes our tally sheet. Are there any additional comments or questions? Well, my term as acting president has come to an end. Everyone have a great night. See you on Wednesday.